in as much as you have a personal accident cover, because even the personal accident cover responds after you have paid the medical bill. It's going to come at the tail end of your medication and after you have been discharged. What do you do when you don't have the money to raise or to take care of your medication? You need something to come in between, or something to help you before you get compensation, and that is a hospital cash. So hi everyone, I hope this video finds you well. My name is Martin, in case you are here for the first time. Na sisi ni watu wa insurance. In this channel we do civic education as well as reviews on insurance, especially within the Kenyan market. Now in today's video I just want to do some emphasis on what we have been talking about, and I'm talking from a point of practical experience that I'm actually through a process of helping a friend who was involved in an accident. We are in the process of helping that client in the claim process, and I thought I need to kind of emphasize more on what we have been talking about. And in today's conversation I want us to talk about something very critical. I don't know whether you have ever been involved in an accident, or maybe have a friend who has been involved in an accident, and if you have been keen enough, we have been talking about comprehensive and third parties and what they cover. And we say that both of them bare minimum they cover third parties. So if you have a loved one who has ever been involved in an accident, either by a motorcycle or a vehicle, and that's the vehicle or the motorcycle had an insurance cover, that person deserves to be compensated, or to at least be taken to the hospital and be paid by the insurance company. That is for the medical expenses. What happened? He got involved in an accident. Alikuwa amebebwa na nduthi, and it happened that they got an accident, and he is now admitted in a hospital, and he has been requested to raise some amount of money to be able to take care of his medication. Yes, the insurance company will pay for the damage and also for the hospital bills, but before you get paid, there may be some cost that sometimes you'll be required to go out of to get that money from your pocket to pay as you wait for the process of claiming. So you'll be paid, the insurance company is going to pay you after you have already paid the medical bills from your pocket. So in today's video I felt like it's very important for us to look at why you need to complement or to have some cover. One, a personal accident cover, and number two, something to complement maybe a personal accident cover. And I think we talked about something we call hospital cash. A hospital cash is a cover that pays you cash while you are admitted in the hospital. So I think we talked about that in a previous video, and I'm going to leave a link in the description box so that you can go and listen to that video and learn what hospital cash is, because these are very important covers that can help you while you are still waiting for the insurance to respond. Because what happens when you have an accident or you get involved in an accident is that the insurance company will pay after you have gone through the process of medication, and after you have gone through the process of claiming. That is umeenda hospitali, umeadmitiwa, the doctor gives the report that you are taken care of and you have been discharged, and then from there the hospital is going to give you a P3, which you'll go and record a statement with the police, and the police will give you something called an abstract, and that abstract is going to help you in the claim process, because the insurance only understands the language of abstract. So before you get through the process of claiming and at least getting back your money, you will need to have some money to offset some of the bills in the hospital, because the hospital may not be kind to serve you before you have raised the money. So for this case, my friend was requested to raise some money ndio aweze kuenda theater, because eventually he underwent a surgery because the accident was kind of fatal. So I felt it's very important for us to have this discussion. For most people who don't have a medical cover, at least have a personal accident, and in as much as you have a personal accident cover, because even the personal accident cover responds after you have paid the medical bill. It's going to come at the tail end of your medication and after you have been discharged. So what do you do when you don't have the money to raise or to like take care of your medication, you need something to come in between, or something to help you before you get compensation, and that is a hospital cash. So the link is in the description box. Make sure to go through that video and take a pen and a paper, learn, because this information we are giving you is very critical, and I realize that most people are very vulnerable. Most average Kenyans are very vulnerable, and sometimes you can experience some situations in life, and life throws you out of balance kabisa. So for this guy, he was requested to raise a huge amount of money, which fortunately he was able to, but under pressure, and he was able to like undergo the treatment. He's out of theater, and he's now recovering pole pole. But for most of Kenyans who may not be in a position to raise some amount of money, you can imagine what would happen. You will not be taken care of, because most hospitals will not be very kind and lenient. I don't want to like mention hospitals, but at least for this experience, I have realized that even hospitals, they are not very they are not very flexible for those people who don't have the money. You don't have an insurance medical cover, so you need to either, if you don't have the money, make sure that you take a cover that can help you in the circumstance that you'll be required to like raise money for you to be treated, and health is very critical. And you can imagine kama you accident, like for him, he aliwekwa chuma kwa mguu ilikuwa imekuwa it was literally destroyed. So if he didn't have the money, ni kumaanisha hanget the theater, and he would be going through hell right now. So he was able to raise the money, but for those of us who are not in a position to raise huge amount of money, it would be very very dangerous to be in a situation where you don't have the money, you don't have the medical cover, and even to some people, they don't have even the SHA. And as much as you have the SHA, you are not sure how much SHA is going to pay for the hospital bill. So try to look at it holistically. Try to look at the possibilities of getting what, being safe financially in the event you need the medical attention. So that's the reason why I did this video, and I want to take you through one of the products that is a personal accident cover and what that covers. And I believe also we have mentioned this before, but for the sake of those who are watching this video for the first time, I want to take you through a personal accident cover from one of the insurance companies. We have a personal accident cover that goes for as low as 1282 bob an year, and it has several benefits. And we are going to start with the medical expenses. A personal accident does not necessarily mean that you need to have a vehicle or a motorcycle. It simply means even if you had an accident in the house, that is a personal accident. So any cost that goes towards the hospital or medication resulting from an accident, whether it's through a vehicle, a motorcycle, or in the house, or whichever place, so long as it's an accident, so long as medication, so long as the medical expense resulting from an accident, you'll be paid 50,000. And then we have artificial appliances, maybe umepewa crashes na nini, is going to pay 5,000 shillings. And then it's going to give you hospital cash of 500 bob, which comes every single day. Every day you are given 500 bob. And then we have a temporary total disability. If you experience something that like renders you to be temporarily disabled, you're not going to be able to work, it's going to give you 1,500 bob every single day. And God forbid you are permanently disabled, you are going to be given 250,000. And then God forbid if something happens and you die, your family is going to be given 250,000. And then last expense, that is burial process na nini, insurance company is going to pay 10,000 shillings. And then we have different categories. This cover is normally very accommodative because it covers from below average to all the way to like high-end clients. So the literal you can take is a 1282 bob cover, and then we have a 1773, 2682, 3591, 5605, 9,000, all the way to 25,000, and this amount is paid per year. Is an annual cover. So as you go up, the more you get in terms of coverage, And let's take for example just an average, still an average Kenyan. If you can be able to pay that 591 bob an year for 1 year, for a medical expense that results from an accident, you'll be paid 150,000. And then we have artificial appliances, umewekwa clutch na nini, you'll be paid 20,000. Ama the insurance is going to take care of that bit ya kununua appliances ya 20,000. And then hospital cash should be given 2,000 every single day. And then we have if you are temporarily disabled, you'll be given 10,000 bob every single day. And then permanent disability will be given 1 million. And in case of death, God forbid, your family is going to be left with 1 million bob. And then last expense, your process ya badu, the family is going to be given 70,000 bob for only 35.91. So I felt it's very important to like emphasize on what we've been talking about, because nobody like plans for these unfortunate events, but we are prone to these things happening, especially if you use our roads every single day. Unachukua boda, unaingia kwa matatu, all these things kind of exposes us to some of these risks. So that is it for today. I wanted to just do some emphasis, and I hope you enjoyed the conversation. And in case you haven't subscribed, one of the best ways to support our content is to subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that every time we have a new video, you'll be among the first person to be notified, and share, like, and leave a comment. And we always collect questions from you because we do videos responding to your questions. So kama kuna swali yeyote ya insurance, leave that question in the description box, in the comment section, and we'll be able to do a complete, a full video just to help you understand insurance before you buy. Tunasemaga in this channel, ask, understand, buy. Do not buy insurance products that you don't have understanding about, you don't understand. So make sure that you understand before you buy, just to avoid frustration. And thank you very much for watching this video to the end, and I hope I gave you value for your time. And until we see you in the next video, God bless you and bye bye.